Hey everyone, welcome to day 14. We're getting to the middle of the month, which is unbelievable because there has been illustration every single day. So today I thought I will go with a cute little hairstyle, similar design to what I've done here on the fringe. There are tutorials, step-by-step tutorials on my channel, and they are part of the playlist that I will include at the end of the video. Also, if you're interested how to stamp out this image to illustrate it, do refer to day 9 where I show you step-by-step tips, techniques, and tricks, and share all of that good stuff. What I have done so far is I stamped out, as always, the strip here, which has 8 colors from the palette swatches. There's always space for more to stamp if we need more colors, but I like to start with 8. I find that with the faces, 8 is about a good number, maybe 9, but thereabouts. And also used these elements, the face, eyes and lips from Moving Doll, and now I'm going to use some of the elements from the Summer Florals. All of these stamp sets are now available on my website alyonacreates.com, amongst many others, so you might want to check those out. For the botanical illustration today, I'm going to go fairly easy, I think, just to give myself less editing, as it's been, as you can imagine, a lot of work. So I think I'm gonna just add a few cute little flowers besides her buns. The idea here is to stamp them over the hair and make them look like they're transparent. So I think I'm gonna go with the larger on one side and the smaller on the other, and then maybe use, let's see, something like leaves, just to make it nice and simple today. I'm going to use 3 elements from this set, and let's start by stamping the image. The reason I'm stamping them today over the illustrated area is just to make it look like the fabric is a see-through fabric, and kind of play on that and add a few leaves as well. I will also show you what to do if you wanted to, for example, make them look slightly different so that they're not exactly identical. So here I would add another leaf, and I'm going to do that by erasing the baby leaf and extending that leaf that way. That is it. I think she already looks incredibly cute. So the next thing we're going to do is line out, I think with a thick liner this time, the flowers only, just to make them stand out because they are over the hair. And then we're going to add color. I've got my 05 here. I could go even thicker, but let's start and see what this looks like. I think that's good. Stands out enough. Okay, and now we're going to take a 01 and line out these gorgeous leaves for a more finer detail. Because we have done more work on the hair, we can do less on the botanical. Do let me know which one is your favorite so far, because I think every time I fall in love with all of them. But yeah, I'd be curious to know which one you like. let's add some color. I have a few skin tone colors here, and I'm going to start with the 942 and just add it in some areas where her forehead is, temples, top of her ears, around her eyes, nose, and then on the side of the nose to maintain the bridge of the nose. Now I'm just going to blend everything together and just leave the white where her nose is, just on the bridge. I think I'm going to go for a light skin tone today, as we don't have that yet. I'm planning to put some really vibrant, striking colors in the flowers to make everything pop nicely and give her a really bright lip. So might as well go with a very pale skin tone today. I'm going to dry it. For the definition, I'm going to go into burnt sienna, and that's quite a strong color to go into. I feel like we need like a middle color, but I'm going to use it quite sparingly, just underneath her fringe, top of the ear, a little on the nose, and let's add it today in the eye color, like in the eyeshadow area, as well as a bit underneath, but I'm being quite sort of careful with it. I'm also going to give her a bright cheek. This is very bright, but I want to play with that kind of contrast of pale skin and bright makeup. So let's add this color. I'm going to blend it through. It usually takes a few layers to get it where you want to get it. I'm going to mix the pink here and blend it out around her mouth so it doesn't go everywhere. And now I'm going to set it. Now I'm going to add this light color around her mouth just to define things a little bit. And I'm going to also pull through this dark color around the temple area, just a little. And again, a little bit of water. And I'm going to also add this dark color around the eyes again for a bit more definition, and underneath because we got a bit too much pink there. Okay, so now let's think about her eyes, and I'm gonna go for that shadow violet again and just add it in the very corner of her eye. In fact, I should swatch out all the colors we used so far. We have gone with this light color, we have gone with burnt sienna, and this bright color. And now also the shadow violet. Now I'm going to go with the fine tip, which is round one, and pull out the color a little bit. Now that it's dry, we'll have more control. I tried different eye colors, and I have to say, apart from this gorgeous kind of green mix here at the bottom that we had for day 12, I think I still like the gray eye colors. Okay, so we could potentially use this color on the flowers, but I think I want to try opera pink. It has a different tone.
Tudo que restou dessa fantasia foi sentimento e a fotografia. Tudo que ficou foi uma poesia e o eterno amor nessa alma vazia.
And I think I'm going to go in with this bright pink into her lips. Either that, or it might be just too pink. Everything is too pink. I'm gonna go for a red lip instead, just to make it pop a bit more. So let's swatch out Opera Pink, which is a bit warmer than this cool toned blush that we have here. Now let's consider a red. I'm thinking Perylene Scarlet, so this red right here, my favorite red. It works so well with Opera Pink. Both of these colors just make each other glow and pop really beautifully. And now onto a green. I have been enjoying this Cascade green. I think I'm just going to go into that. That will work beautifully again with this color palette.
Dessa fantasia foi sentimento e a foto.
The key with Cascade green is to play with the ratio of water and pigment. I'm going to let it dry now and see if I need to intensify anything. And finally, all that's left is to add hair color. I feel like I could leave her like this. She looks really cute and striking, but at the same time, something is missing just a little. So I'm thinking just to adding a bit more yellow. I don't want to just go with yellow color, if that makes sense, but here, just a little brightness. Obviously, to every blonde, including myself, when someone says yellow hair, you know, like when children first learn hair color, they call it yellow. But in this case, I think it's working because it's an illustration. I'm also going to lift some of it as well, just a little. And then add a bit of this yellow into both ends of the fringe. I'm going to also swatch this color. I decided to actually tone it slightly down and go in with this yellow ochre just over in some areas. And I'm going to swatch it as well. So here you can see it's more kind of natural blonde, and here is a little bit of a bleached blonde. But the color palette works well because we have these turquoises and bright pinks, so it kind of all glows together. Okay, let's have a look. How gorgeous is she? She's like a candy. Loads of vibrant colors and loads of good fun. Actually, looking at it now, I realized I wanted to add some definition into the leaves, so I'm going to go back into the Cascade green. I do have a little mix here, and just add a bit more right into the ends of the leaves. Now she's definitely done.
E a fotografia
let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your comments or read them and see what you think about every time having a different, slightly different style of a girl. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you day 15.